Hi, this is my public service announcement on intimate partner violence that is also known as IPV. Um, Intimate partner violence is also known as domestic violence, but what is intimate partner violence? So, intimate partner violence is a partner, current or former, that engages in some type of physical, verbal, or psychological violence or stalking. So, this can be hitting or like excessive yelling, screaming. If someone is stalking you after you have tried to get them out of your life, any types of these acts are considered intimate partner violence. So, what to look for in a victim of IPV? So, if you think that someone that you know has any of these signs, then they may be a victim of intimate partner violence. So, if they are experiencing isolation, low self esteem, unexplained injuries, financial control, or substance abuse, you may want to consider talking to them about this. So, what exactly is isolation? So for the abuser keeps partner away from loved ones and friends, doesn't let them go see them alone, especially. And it starts subtle, but it gets worse with time. So it might just start out with not letting their friend go to hang out or their partner go hang out with their friends once a week, but eventually they might not let them go with family or just go out in public alone. Um, the victim of isolation may have to ask permission to go places, will have to cancel plans, or just will willingly cancel plans. And they isolate themselves based off fear because they don't want people to start asking questions, or they fear their abuser. The victim of intimate partner violence may have low self-esteem. The abuser will gaslight or manipulate the partner into remembering situations a certain way. So if something happens, and the victim starts telling the story the way that they remember it, the abuser will tell them, "No, that's not what happened. It was this way." The victim of IPV will lose confidence in their decision-making skills and feel that they do not deserve a better partner or a better life. Unexplained injuries of someone that is experiencing intimate partner violence may be bruises, cuts, broken bones, or burns. And these can be on their head, neck, wrists, genitals, buttocks, or abdomen. Um, and oftentimes they'll just blame it on their own clumsiness, such as, "Oh, I just hit my head on the door when I was walking out of my room," or something like that. Or if they get burns, they're like, "Oh, I just accidentally touched a hot pan," something like that. Um, for someone that's experiencing financial control and intimate partner violence, the abuser creates dependency on bank accounts, so someone can't move money without the other person's signature. And they give their partner an allowance, so they would maybe give them $100 for 2 weeks or something like that. But a victim will have to ask for money. They may have to quit their job or drop out of the school so that they have to depend on their abuser. And if they are making paychecks, they have to give them to their abuser. So someone that is experiencing IPV will oftentimes abuse substances. Victims are 9 times more likely to self medicate with drugs. They're 15 times more likely to misuse alcohol. And IPV risk is higher in households where both parents misuse alcohol or drugs. So, as a family member or a friend, you may not always see the signs, but it is important to always be a listening ear and to create a safe environment for your friends so that when they feel comfortable, that they can come and talk to you and that they can confide in you. It's always important to just be someone that won't judge, but someone that can help. That's so important for these victims. So, what to do if someone you know is being abused or is a victim of intimate partner violence? Something you could do is set up a time to talk. So, make sure that this place is secure, private, there's no distractions, no interruptions. It's on their schedule. That will help them come there because sometimes they'll set up this time, but then just like, "Oh, I got busy." So, make sure it's on their time. And create a safety plan so if something gets out of hand, that they know what to do and they don't have to think about all these things, they just know. So you can have a safe word. So maybe your friend texts you the safe word, and then you know that they are going to be leaving their abuser and you need to look out for them. And then they know exactly what they need to pack, exactly what they need to grab. And then you need to have if you create a safety plan with someone, you need to have, a place where you guys both know to meet and so that they can leave in a hurry. Other things would be to encourage them to do other things outside of the relationship, visit friends and family, and do things that he or she used to enjoy so that they can see that there is joy outside of this relationship. And here are some contacts for someone that is experiencing IPV. The first is the National Domestic Violence Hotline. And you can call, text, or chat with professionals, and they will help you know what to do or will just talk to you about what's going on. And the next one is the National Sexual Assault Telephone Hotline, and these services are confidential and professional. The next one is the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline, so this is more for teens, and they have a lot of resources for dating tips, how to leave abusive relationships, and things like that, just tips for teens, but it could be used for anyone. And then here's the domestic violence survival phone call that was off of YouTube. This lady didn't know what to do when she was being abused and she needed to get out. So she called dispatch and she had a conversation with him and was able to get help without the abuser knowing that she was trying to get help. So thank you for watching my public service announcement. We will end on this YouTube video.
Listening is in his line of work. Thank you. Other dispatchers that I've talked to have picked up on this. They told me they want to pick up on this. They're excellent. Florida Police Chief Michael Navarre told me that ordering a pizza to indicate domestic violence is something some kind of code for women is the right thing to do. Her mom is running away before police got there. That's how it works. Here, locally, the Alliance Against I just figured